morning. It's 4:41. Got the truck loaded up, heading to work. Here we go. It's a bit earlier today than normal. I'm having to start 2 hours early to get to a job that I actually planned for tomorrow. I needed to start it today because the contractor wanted all this construction debris removed sooner. And this job was a referral from a friend of mine who also owns a junk removal business, and he just couldn't get to it. So he sent me the job, and I want to make sure he looks good for that recommendation. So I said, well, I got a full day tomorrow. Today's already a 10-hour day, at least. And now it's a 12-plus hour day. So that's awesome. Grateful for the work. First stop is going to be some coffee. Second stop is the scrapyard. I got a fridge and an elliptical to go drop off. And then we'll head to the construction and demo debris removal. So I'll do my best to film our day. Here we go. Well, as you can see, it's still dark out. It's 5 a.m. Just got a scrapyard. About to get this unloaded. Fridge and elliptical. There it is. Unloaded. Time to head to our first job. Empty trailer. Can't see it yet though. All right. Just visited with the customer. Ready to back down the driveway and get started. Sun's coming up. This is the pile that needs to go away. It's gonna be 15 yards less after I'm done with it this morning. And I'll come back to finish it tomorrow. So time to get started. It's probably 20 feet across, right to left, and maybe 15 feet front to back, and about 6 feet tall. So a couple tons of material. Time to load it in this thing. All right, I'm about an hour into this job. Got a third of a trailer done. Multiply that out. Could take 3 hours to fill it. But this contractor has a crew showing up, so they may be able to lend a hand. I'm also loading a lot of little stuff, and that's time consuming. But when I get underneath this flooring, some of the bigger pieces of sheetrock and framing and wood and lumber and other demo debris are kind of underneath. So one piece at a time, doing the shovel into the tote, taking the tote up the ramp, and kind of trying to throw it on top of the pile, stack it as tall as possible. Keep on trucking. Well, here's an update. Trailer's a little more than half full. This pile is dying down, but it's still huge. I'm making progress. I think the pile is about a half the size of what it was. It was all the way out to the trailer and stacked up and all the way over to the wall. And that whole section is a lot smaller. Also came way out to here. So I'm gonna stuff all the sheetrock here in the back section. Probably time to close both doors. It's about 3/4 full, 2/3 full. So let's fit another third in there and fill it up. See if this 2-wheel drive truck can pull it up the hill. Should be fine. Here's an update on the job site. Still got a pretty good pile here. This is at least 10 yards. No, this is probably 15 yards. That's another full trailer here. And this tile is heavy. Here's where we're at. Got a little bit of space left in the trailer, maybe 10% or less, but making progress. Well, that's the end of day one on this job. Got another trailer load here, maybe less than a trailer. But this thing's good and full, so I'm gonna square up with the customer and head to unload. I got a couple more jobs I need to do today, so we'll have to come back here tomorrow. Tires are squatting. Even these thick solid steel wall tires are squatting, so it's heavy. 3 hours to load that, so probably 2 tons of material. I'll check the dump weight here soon, and 15 cubic yards, so job well done. Just pulled over the scales. That's a heavy load. We got 3 tons in there. No wonder it took me a couple hours. That was some hard work. And that customer needs me to go back again tomorrow. And yeah, there's just so much work this week. I'm really grateful for the work. So gonna get unloaded now. Hopefully the trailer battery holds up. 3 tons going down, so that should be fun. And after this, I'm going to pick up a fridge and some TVs out in Cave Creek, drop that off at the scrapyard, and then I head out to Surprise for a commercial job for a internet contractor that their contractor yard is getting all junked up with trash from their contractors, so we're gonna clean it up for them. So I'll film some of that as well and take you along for the ride. Just got done visiting with the customer. Gonna load up this fridge, freezer, and a couple other items for him. Beautiful day in Cave Creek, Arizona. Hauling out this stand-up freezer. Some items over here, this TV. I already took out some car seats and some parts of a chair, looks like. Load those out in the wheelbarrow because I parked the trailer down the hill and through the gate. All loaded up, ready to head to the scrapyard, do some recycling. This stuff won't get in the way for our next job. And we might even have time to grab a pizza on the way. So I was getting pizza, right, on my lunch break. And this text message comes in, and it came into my old phone number. So quick story, but 10 months ago, we switched phone numbers because we were transitioning from a app-based phone called a burner. It was like 10 bucks a month, and to a real phone because the app wasn't working right for us, and we were making a lot of videos, so we needed the storage on our work cell phone. So we got a whole new phone number, which was a adjustment, and it's still an adjustment. So text came in, and I missed it originally, and then she sent it again, and I got it, and I was able to be here within 20 minutes. So let me show you what I picked up just now. So this is a umbrella on a big swing arm deal. Picked up a computer, some technology, a whole bunch of stuff in the front. Filled that area with boxes. There's a safe in there. Just a bunch of stuff. They're moving, so I need to clear it out. We're gonna go unload at the dump and recycle that fridge, and then head out to that last job of the day. Should be a full trailer there too, so we gotta hustle. Well, back at our home sweet home, North Valley Transfer Station. We got about 1,000 pounds to unload. Well, I already got the electronics recycled and the fridge recycled, so all that's left is to push the button and dump this load. There's not much left in here, but I'd like to have an empty trailer going to this next job. It works! Gotta love that. Something else I need to do this week is a little trailer maintenance. Had new wheel bearings put on recently, or at least repacked, all new brakes. And they wanted me to come in so they could tighten up these castle nuts, I think they're called. Whatever locks that bearing in place. All right, let's go to get to my last job of the day. Should be a full trailer load. This customer is backed up. I think they have about 4 loads of material junk that they need cleaned up. And then probably, I don't know how many yards of just scrap metal. But metal's gonna wait. I'm focused on junk for today and probably be back here tomorrow. So take it one step at a time. I'll try to film some of it if they allow me to. It depends on their privacy. It's their business, so I'm gonna respect that and do a good job. That's what customers appreciate. Those contractors have me clean up their yard. Here's some examples of just pallets and construction materials that are left behind. There's a whole bunch of loose trash, so I'm gonna get that next. He has investors coming in in like 5 days. He wants this place spick and span, so I'm gonna deliver that. Y'all, if you do junk removal, let me ask you a question. Do you charge differently when it's little stuff versus big stuff? Because today I have spent so much time on 2 different jobs picking up little things. Like this morning it was little pieces of drywall and little pieces of tile all broken up. It just takes hours. Today right now, this afternoon, it's a mix of, you know, bigger pallets and lumber and stuff like that, and pipes and things, mixed in with little pieces like water bottles scattered around this yard that's probably 4 acres. So I'm wondering, how do you charge? And do you charge differently when there's like little tedious things? I'm using a little tote like this, just walking around and then basically moving my truck every 50 feet as I clean up one area. So I'm curious if you do cleanup jobs, how you do it. There you have it. I filled it up. I got a little sliver here in the back, but I'll shut the doors and finish loading. All kinds of contractor trash. Worn out hydraulic lines, old PVC, cones, coolers. The sun, it's pretty hard on plastic. It just kind of falls apart after a while. All right, let's shut the doors and finish this day off.